Sunja everybody, and welcome back to Evil GM's December calendar, birthday calendar, whatever. Just call it whatever you want. And listen to me. Today I'm gonna talk about dry aged beef, steak, and Super Mario Brothers. If you're wondering, am I talking about the only Mario? Why I'm not talking about Luigi? Well, I have to inform you. I'm actually talking about both of them. But before that, dry aged beef. Did you know that I don't actually like the taste of beef at all? Barely. Maybe maybe the beef oxtail is okay. But it's I don't know. I just don't like the taste. Some might have beef roast. Hey, it's fine, and Karelian stew. I guess it's fine too. I mostly like the pieces of. Come on. Did we really have a cliffhanger just to see me die? Oh, most likely. That's what makes Evil GM Evil GM! And yeah, happy holidays, everybody. Oh, this is a good start. Having a upside down cross as a starting room. So yeah, beef. I think I only like steaks, but even then I really don't like steaks because, you know, as I said, I don't fancy beef that much, and when there's an option for having a steak in a restaurant in Finland, I don't choose it. I'd rather have chicken unless it's really dry, depending on which piece they're offering, and I don't like the. Well, I could go for salmon, some fish, or vegetarian, but no, I'm not. I really don't like the steaks in Finland. Except in Goodwin, because before Goodwin existed, there really wasn't any place that would serve, you know, a good steak. You can have that in Finland. Finland it's so late from everything, and people don't have good sort of beef and or cows or whatnot, and it's just not good. You could, but there's a way to make it good. I mean, if you have entrecôte, also known as ribeye, a piece, that could make it a bit better. At least, I mean, a lot better, but not good enough. Ah, come on. But that's not good enough. It's okay. I think it's fine, but when I ate steak in Spain for the first time, that's something I like quite a lot. They dry age it more than in Finland, and the you know, the type of give me another bomb. The type of beef is also different than in Finland. So it fine, I'll take this one. So it doesn't. There's not much taste to it, and the only way to make beef actually have more taste, you know, like intensified beef taste, is to dry age it. When I think I had my best steak before I made myself some dry aged steak. I had it in Spain, and oh boy, that was something. The whole ribeye entrecote was covered with the most outer layer was the fat, and it's the good kind of fat. It's that delicious fat, not just fat that doesn't taste like anything, but it tasted like butter. I mean, the whole freaking animal, the piece of meat tasted like butter, which was like, say what? And oh, where do you think you're going? Come on. Thank you. It's and when I saw Heston Blumenthal showing this method of dry aging your own beef in what do I call it? The in fridge, I was like, can I really do that? And I tested for 2 days. I had 3 pieces of steak, and I dry aged them for different times. One was for 2 days, other one was for 4 days, and one was for 7 days. And oh boy, the 7th one was like, it was mind blowing. I had it with Jacob, and he was like, both him and me, we were awed. We were amazed by the whole thing. We just lost our words when eating it, and we were sighing so much, and it was such a big surprise for us, and we didn't have so much expectations. We were like, okay, it's gonna be beef, and we were like, holy mother, what is this thing that we are eating? This is blasphemy. This is madness. No, it was Sparta, I tell you. It was Sparta. And we were so sad that we ran out of steak. It was a small steak because, when you dry it, some part of it disappear. And we got sad. We got sad that we ran out of steak, and oh well. And I sort of started to think that I want to dry age more, steak. And then I started the thing, and the first one was maybe 30 days, and then next one was 60 days, the next one was 90 days, and by the time I got to make the 120-day-old steak, I was so sure that I'm having hard time, getting back to just regular steaks. And I did introduce that dry aged steak for a few foodie friends of mine, and they were like, yo, we hate you. We hate you. We don't like you anymore. You just ruined steak from us. And gee, sorry, but that's just how it is. The same thing happened with the freaking sushi dip thing. It was just too good, and well, one of my friends just had to comfort herself with the thought that you don't consider those things as the same product anymore. It's not the same thing. It's completely different ingredient, different product. So you can actually still eat steaks, and you can eat separately dry aged steaks, and be happy and content with both of them, which is kind of like positive way of thinking the whole thing. And well, it just happens time to time when you really ruin your food in some sort of a superb cooking method and whatnot. But that's life. That's the life of a restaurant chef. Oh, speaking of shit. Oh, oh chef. Oh, chef. Yeah, that's gonna be my new thing. Oh, chef. Was I saying? Oh yeah. Gefilte fish. Gefilte fish. Gefilte fish. Right into the tear. Why? So, yeah. After doing this dry aging test with pork and beef and chicken, I did notice that, hell, you can actually intensify many tastes of many different animals. Which is like, huh. And now, not many places do their dry aging of this animal or that animal. So, well, when I make food, I try to use fresh ingredients. So that you go to the store and make the food and maybe eat after next day or day after that the same food, but that's about it. Then you go to the store again and get make again new food. I know some people who don't ever eat the same food the next day, and I'm like, what the hell? Really? That's just freaking expensive. You can't. Well, you can live like that. I guess you gotta be happy that you have such a nice income to have enough money for, eat different fruits every freaking day. But, we normal people, we have to survive and go out there in the wasteland looking for caps and bullets and stuff. And caps don't grow on trees unless you have the cap tree. And do you know how expensive it is to buy a cap tree? Or you start selling your kids or dogs. Never sell your cat, but yeah, sell your dog and your liver. And I think Greek is in financial problems, so EB was selling his heart or stomach or something like that for a turkey. I don't know. Ask the details from him. But yeah, I have financial problems. So help me by clicking that freaking like button already. I already noticed that some people didn't click the like button on my first advent calendar. And oh, right, it's an advent calendar. Then why is this girl talking about food and games all the time? Well, it's Evil GM's channel, so that's kind of a thing here. Yeah. And what else can I say about the whatchamacallit? It's like, oh yeah, dry aged beef. It shrinks a lot. In 30 days, you kind of see the 10% shrinkage, I think, or 15, and some point you see the shrinkage of 20%, and you're like, oh, it's so tiny. And how much one beef can actually shrink, and I can tell you a lot. And at some point, even though there's no mold, because if you dry it in the right way, there's no that kind of a mold. Instead, there's like cancer. Yay, I got cancer. Hey, Ninochka, I got cancer. Yay! Did you say yay? Did you say hooray?
I said great.
Yeah, thanks. So everybody, my character just got cancer. Yeah, I'm not talking about myself, duh. And even if I stop pushing the barrels, please, you're supposed to stay wherever you are. I wouldn't be killing you if you would stay in one place. We could live like a big happy Spire family. Anyways, yeah, it's what was I saying? Something about the cancer family. Oh yeah, the beef thing. Because I don't have much space. I mean, I do have so much space in our fridge because we use fresh ingredients and we don't drink that much milk, because Finns drink so much milk that they have to store like 10 liters at a time in their fridge, and we don't even have soy drinks here nowadays because my Sharona and what's it called? My gout and rheumatism is bothering me. So I can't eat anything with beans and whatnot, and soybeans count, unfortunately. Which is so sad because I like the taste of soy. And la 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 la. I'm yeah, I don't. It's sad. It's so sad that I can't have the things that I love. And according to the whole freaking diet, there's like gazillion stuff that I can't eat. And red meat is one of them. Well, it's not hard if I would be full-time vegetarian, right? And again, this Saturday I'm gonna prove just how much of a vegetarian I am. Right, Eve? Huh. So, please. Oh, dang it. What was I doing? Oh yeah. This room is, well, I'm not that bothered of dying, but I can imagine many people saying, this room is garbage. Oh, so about Christmas or holidays or dry aged beef steaks. Oh yeah, I think I've already said all of my stuff about beef. Yeah, I don't like beef except if it's dry aged. But crying out loud. Ba-da-ba-ba. I also wanted to talk about Super Mario's. Well, you know that most of us, to many of us, Super Mario is the legendary first game that you get to play as a kid when you start playing video games. Technically, I can't remember which actually was my first game, but maybe Giana Sisters? Most likely. Or Pong. Or something else. I can't remember. I had Commodore 64 and some other computer thingy stuff. Amiga? Oh, it means a friend. She is a friend of. Yeah, Amiga was my friend, my first friend. And then there was Commodore 64 with all those nice little games like Alley Cat. Yeah, I think I played lots of Alley Cat. Yeah, and even at school, we played lots of Alley Cat. I mean, we just gathered to see how we found so many different new rooms, and like, yay, where did you find that room? Go there, go there. Wow, watch out for the lady, and watch out for the broom, and take that mouse, and oh boy, I just love Alley Cat. Oh, but anyways, Super Mario was still my first, and Duck Hunt also. What? Oh, it's this. I forgot I never actually had this myself, but I only saw my wife having this item. It's a nice item. The first thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is finding a Christmas tree. The second thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, picking up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. A third thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me. 5 months of bills. 5 months of bills. Chicka chicka da da, ba picking up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. Well, ho, ho, fucking ho, what a crock of shit. We all work for Santa Claus, we had enough, we quit. 'Cause we do all the fucking work while he just steals the show. Stick your Christmas up your ass, ho ho fucking ho. Yeah, Merry Christmas everybody. Now don't get this wrong, I love Christmas. I love it like almost as much as Nostalgia Critic. It's... Oh, which reminds me, he probably has like gazillion Christmas videos coming up. I'm so late with my YouTube video watching anyways. Because I don't know, I'm making YouTube videos myself, I suppose. But ho, don't die to this guy again. Or girl, or bunch of intestines, or whatever you are. Huh. You know the tactics. Just dodge. And, what was I saying? Something about... Not Harvest Moon. Super Mario, yes! Because the Nintendo Entertainment System came with 2 default games. At least in Europe and Finland. Well, at least in Finland. There was Duck Hunt, because you had the laser pistol rifle thingy. It's not a rifle, just a pistol. Laser pistol, it's a light pistol. Come on. Call it a lightsaber, thus it's a light pistol. And it also came with Super Mario Brothers. I didn't know what the bros meant back then, but at some point I did. And also at some point I also figured out that the Super Mario, when I watched the movie, and they said what's their surname, and it was, I mean, Mario was Mario, and Luigi was Luigi Mario. So that's why the games are called by their surname. It's the Mario Brothers. And if you don't like that explanation, then go pip yourself. Yeah. If you're not indie, F you. Yeah, if you're not indie, F you. Way to go, Jones Jr. Leave me be, please. Wait a minute. I've never seen these guys before. Who the hell are... Where did you come from? What is this? They look adorable. Come here. Come here, you. I'm gonna cry you a freaking river. That's right. You better stay down. 5. Play the same room again or something? Da 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 da. Oh yeah. And it was... We just played the whole game through. I wasn't that much of a I wasn't such a good player. Uh, I did play it like, how would I say? I did play Super Mario all over again because it was the only game that I had. But at some point, I think I stopped playing it because I got other games. And Super Mario Brothers wasn't that much of a the game for me. I'm actually gonna mention my other Nintendo game that were much more close to my heart than Super Mario's. But I do have to thank Super Mario Brothers for being one of the early games that I played, and we I think fine. Let's just buy them all, I guess. Yay. Let's donate them all. Then came the Super Mario Brothers 2, and I was like, nah. This does not fancy me. This does not fancy me at all. I think I skipped that game particularly, and I just went straight to Super Mario Brothers 3. And boy, that game was awesome because they have the freaking map, and having a map in the game was like giving us the illusion that we could play however we wanted, and you could make those tricks that every now and then when you recover different sorts of items. Where are you? Oh boy. Different sorts of... Oh, you're not gonna stay there, are you? Different sorts of items in the game. You could actually use them in the map, like this boat or whatever. So you can actually skip, go through the water, and you sail around, and ladders, and not the same kind of ladders that that Link Zelda games had, or Binding of Isaac, but more like I don't know, some whatnot ladder. Well, Well, anyways, items that help you go forward on the map screen. And it was... there were also these great suits that you had. You put them on, and suddenly you have the abilities of a frog, and you just jumped around and like a frog, and you actually had more power if you were in water, which was absolutely fabulous. If you would get to save your, your suit all the way to the sea level. But will you? Can you? Nah. I don't think so. It was... Oh, I die very soon. I do believe that... Did somebody go to the fridge? My cat instincts are tingling. Is there some goodies I hear?
No.
Okay. Fine. What was I saying? Something about... Oh yeah. And I think... Well, in the old Super Mario Brothers, you would have this red mushroom where you grow size, and I think that's the actually only time when Mario and Luigi are regular sized, because otherwise they're freaking midgets or whatnot. And well, not midgets. Sorry, my language. You know, miniature size of themselves, which is like, what you, every time you hit your foot on a rock, you shrink or something. You bite your tongue and you suddenly go to the size of a Frodo. What is this? I don't know. And then you go to the go pick up red mushrooms that usually are poisonous, and then you feel better. You grow as an adult, or are you like a kid with mustaches? It's confusing. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say. This whole thing is so confusing. Yes, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I suppose that way. Whoa, oh, stupid evil GM. I believe you might oh yeah, you only had this mushroom in first place. Goodbye. And then you had that fire flower, which made it possible for you to, well, first I thought you would shoot fire, spit fire, but if you would watch some pictures, I guess you would see them throwing fireballs out of their hands. I don't know how it works, but you do get to. Oh, well, holy mantle! Oh, gee, this is gonna help me a lot. Why, thank you. Like that for the first hit. I think we. Yeah, they gave you more items. Items such as. Well. The frog suit. And one of my the raccoon suit, of course, was, well, it's not a suit. You get this brown leaf and you pick it up and then you turn into a semi raccoon and you get to fly. If you like run really fast and catch up with the P meter. It's not a P meter, it's a power meter. Filthy people. Oh, so why do you have to be such perverts? And after that you get to fly when you wiggle your tail and yay. What else? Why is Maggie so slow? Has Maggie always been this slow? Oh well. I did take the pill. I also did take my own pills, yeah. Lots of medications, evil GM. There's my favorite. Do I remember many other? There was this shoe. Yeah, the green shoe was also funny when you look at the small Mario or big Mario. You would just see the head peeking from there and the green shoe bouncing around, and you're like, "He's so cute, and so tiny," and you don't hurt your feet anymore when you step on spikes. And well, the world is two-dimensional, so you can't really pass them. It's actually interesting to imagine what kind of world they live in, since it's two-dimensional. But let's just say that finding a bathroom has its disadvantages. My favorite suit, positively, definitely, was the hammer suit. The hammer. The hammer was, well, you could throw freaking hammers. You didn't have to care that somebody is above you. Throw a hammer. Somebody is in front of you somewhere. Throw a hammer. Somebody is below you. Throw a hammer. You have trouble with your marriage? Throw a hammer. Iron Man is bullying you. Throw a hammer. Thor needs a hand to save the universe. Throw a hammer to him, because for some reason it's not working right and it's not returning to his hand, and I just spoiled the joke. What do you do when evil GM spoils the joke? Throw a hammer. I'll be quiet for a moment. Oh, stupid. So yeah, did you know that I could actually kill the whatever guy that is in the castle room with just few hammers? Yeah, doesn't take that many hits. It was surprising for me. I'm like, oh, you're dead already. I guess I'm good at throwing a hammer. But the hammer time was over. I made a pun there. Stop. Hammer time was over for me every time I got freaking hit, and I got freaking hit so easily. And the only way I could, I don't know, keep my hammer suit is just be careful or use the freaking game genie where you don't lose your suits. The suits just hello wife. If you people just saw who was online or whatnot, it's yeah, it was her. I'm not even sure if these Steam things are part of the goes to these recordings or whatnot, but anyways, anywho, fly me to the fire and let me burn among the stars. Oh, I'm even slower now because this freaking character got Taurus. Oh, the joy. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Well, when Super Mario World came, well, we were amazed. It was the first It was the first game you would get for the whole Super Nintendo. No curses. Super Nintendo. Well, I'm still gonna use it. I need that. Whatever. Oh, stupid evil GM! Why did you walk on fire? Fight fire with fire. Fight fire with fire. Fight fire with fire. Metallica. Fire. Was I saying something? Let's just go to the freaking fight, shall we? Hup. Little aggressive use of the meat cube, I see. Yep. I know somebody who's getting impatient if the damage is bad. Yes, NL. That's you, all right. Too slow! Oh, brimstone. That's nice. I was saying something about the Yeah. We got the cape from the feather, and then you would fly around and go wow, wow, wow. No, you don't go like a freaking cougar trying to hit young females or males or whatnot. No, it's the voice from the from the cape. You silly you. You so silly. Yeah. And well, oh, and what else? Paralysis. I'm Batman. I never got paralysis. Why? Because I'm Batman. Finally some bombs. You come on, do something with that damage already. Was I saying something? Oh yeah, Super Mario Brothers. We loved Yoshi, did we? Yeah, Yoshi was adorable, and I didn't even know that some people on purpose just drop Yoshi into the oh, die into the pit, lake, abyss, because that's just mean. I kept Yoshi as long as possible. We were friends. Am I such a nice guy? Why am I even called evil GM? Because I'm evil when I'm a GM. I'm a nice person. It's true. I'm a nice person. I'm a human also. I'm a nice human. Oh man. The way they come. Girl, I wanna be freaking your dog. I want to ride the picture through of my storm. Oh Lord, gala getting to turn and the night. Gala I can move. Uh-oh. And yeah. I don't think they had any other they lost the suits, but they got the feather, and I love the suits. Now that there's Super Mario Maker, you get all sorts of things like helmets and whatnots, and oh sure, that's just fine. But I don't have Super Mario. I don't have Mario Maker. Ooh, e, ah, I got the. Oh, that's just great. Huh? What did I have? Oh yeah, different colored Yoshis also had different effects because and that's why the red one, every shield that it swallowed just turned into fire, and the green one was just a regular blow it forward and and what was I saying? And the yellow one did all the stomping. You could stomp and kill things when you landed on Yoshi. It was heavy Yoshi. And the purple one being, my one of my favorite colors. And it was it was really useful in hold on. Is that item teleporting every... Oh, seems like it is. What was I supposed to say? Something about... yeah, it gives you almost infinite flight. Technically, infinite flight. As long as you know, just swallow the purple... If you had the purple Yoshi, or just swallowed the purple shield, you would get the... Oh, already? You would get... Oh. Almost had that. You would get almost infinite flight. Because you could spit out the shield just any when you want it. Because, you know, having... you just... Well, you didn't spit it out with the speed. You just spit out it in front of you. Oh, Bob. Please, Bob. And then you would... Where am I? Oh, here. You would spit it out. And just fly a bit. And land. Spit again. Fly to the moon. And back. And... You know. Something like that. But I did like Super Mario World because all the different well, because of Yoshi and because all the different mechanics that you could actually hold the now who was that guy? Hold the shields and I never played that RPG Mario, but I think I would like to, because you could have Bowser in your team also, which is fine. But I think I've lost the days of playing Mario at some point. I grew out of platform games, I think. Because when Little Big Planet came, people were like, oh, it's so awesome and great and woo-wee, Little Big Planet, way to go, woo! And I was like, what's all the hype? It's not that good. Well, it's nice that you can make your own levels and these grabbing mechanics and whatnot, and music's fine, and and the graphics are fine, but it's just, I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. It just wasn't. I'm sorry. I didn't like Little Big Planet that much. Can't help it. But yeah, when we were young, we just gathered around to amaze the world of Super Mario, and that was our way to meet each others. We would call their home and, hey, is Leslie home? Can she come and play with me? We're gonna play video games. Something like that. Nowadays it's... I don't know if it works like that. Maybe it does. It wasn't like we were always indoors. Sometimes we went out and played. But, you know, video games were, they were a social thing for us. Don't you forget that. Video games aren't just for kids. You're talking about somebody's dear memories. You're talking about the thing that made them who they are. You're talking about the stuff that really meant the world to us. They were the things that taught us never to give up. And every time it was a holiday and we would get our presents, we would get so happy. And of course we would get so mad when we failed at some game. But hey, that's life. Like a video game, we would fail. But why do we fail? Master Wayne. So that we can learn to pick ourselves up. Yes. And to those words, I wish you Merry December and Happy Evil GM Day in 20 whatnot days. Evil GM a month. And after that, there's Winter Eamus during January and February, of course. But hey, hit the like, hit the sub, hit the share, hit the bell, and check out the Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, things. And I'll see you tomorrow again. Same time. Good night!